This video is brought to you by privacy.com. So I know the iPhone 11 looks cool and all, it's brand new, but hold up, that phone's got nothing on the iPhone coming in 2023. According to my reliably placed sources, there'll be no notch, completely bezel-less, foldable display, the under-display fingerprint reader. This one's crazy, ability to propel itself like a drone, and should you ever drop it, one word, airbags. Obviously, all of that was completely made up. But if you take those fake rumors and hold them up against what we have or are going to have with the iPhone 11, kind of makes the current gen phone seem old and busted, even if it's just a few days old.
There's been a flurry of iPhone 4G rumors coming out recently.
We're going to talk about not one, but two brand new iPhones. First, it looks like the iPhone 6 is going to retain a pretty similar footprint to the iPhone 5, 5S, a little bit taller. It's a bit of a double-edged sword with like a dash of hypocrisy thrown in, because I'm part of the tech community. I'm part of the grander problem of sort of sharing these tech rumors because I love technology. I mean, I legit read about this stuff when I'm not filming videos, what I'm doing in the morning and at night. I live and breathe tech, and I love to talk about it. And probably more importantly, it totally ruins the surprise when sort of the next keynote starts to happen. And I think you could trace this back, even perhaps the last exciting Apple phone keynote. The iPhone 10 had some surprises, but we still knew most of what that phone was going to end up being. It generally seems boring because you can check off everything that you already knew. And it kind of got me thinking, if I wasn't so into tech, would this have seemed wonderful? Would it seem like a huge upgrade for people that aren't out there watching tech videos and rumor videos? Do they walk into like an Apple store, an AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint store, and are they floored? And generally it's the same story every year. Spring comes out, the brand new flashy phone you got, it's a little less cool. Maybe some Android phones have come out with new features that your iPhone doesn't. And you'd stare at it, at least I do. I stare at this, I'm like, you were a lot cooler a few months ago. And this is generally when the craziest rumors start to hit. You get some analyst from a newspaper in Taiwan saying, I can confirm the next gen iPhone is gonna have a holographic display, it's gonna time travel you, it's gonna be the most amazing thing we've ever seen. And this is just when all the things start to come out what the phone could, theoretically be. So summer starts to hit, those crazy rumors tend to go away, and we start to get what generally ends up being the real specs. And by the time you've heard about holographic displays, a phone that's got a, Pro Motion display on it seems like a little less exciting. We're desensitized to the real stuff because the rumors are so fantastical. And then we get to like a few weeks or months before the event, and the general trend is some awesome features that maybe got you pumped or scrapped, couldn't make it in time, but don't worry, they'll make it on the next generation phone. And the whole cycle starts again. So Apple used to work on like a TikTok cycle. You'd get one version of a phone, then you get the S version, then you get something brand new followed by the S version, so forth. But that's no longer the case. You get a new design, then you get an S version, and then maybe a new number, but it's still kind of like an S version of the phone. And this isn't unique to Apple at all. It's the same thing with Samsung and with the Pixel line of phones. There's always something new coming around the corner. If you like the Galaxy S10, just wait for what the S11 is going to be, or the S12 is going to be even more amazing, or don't buy the Pixel 3 now, the Pixel 4 camera is going to blow that out of the water. And by all accounts, it looks like the 2020 iPhone's going to be the one to get, so maybe you should skip the iPhone 11 altogether. There are clearly a ton of reasons to want to upgrade your phone. It's not working, you're not getting security updates, but if you're in the camp of just going by the rumors on when you want to upgrade your phone, you're gonna be chasing the rumors forever. There's always gonna be something new just a few months away. And so just look at this year's phones. It follows the same cycle. iPhone XS came out. A few months later, the rumors were hitting what iPhone 11 was going to be. This was going to be the phone to wait for. The XS was meh. The 11 was going to give us a smaller notch, faster Face ID. It was going to bring finally Pro Motion to Apple's phones. We were going to get USB Type-C. This was the one to get. Don't buy the iPhone XS or the XS Max. When months go by, we realize those features aren't gonna make it. What we're gonna end up getting is a phone that looks very similar to the iPhone 10 and the iPhone 10s, but now it has some new cameras on the back. And again, what kind of got this video percolating was all those cool things we heard about the iPhone 11, they're coming on the 2020 phone. That's one that's going to have ProMotion display, USB Type-C, smaller notch, maybe it'll bring back Touch ID and in-screen fingerprint reader. I mean, all these wonderful things people have been asking for. It's gonna be the 2020 phone. And I guarantee you in a year, I'll be sitting in the same spot saying, ooh, wait for the 2021 phone. That's the one that's gonna bring back the headphone jack, Touch ID on the screen, the notch is gonna be gone, all these fantastical things, and the cycle is just gonna keep going. Have you gotten stuck with subscription services that you wanted to try and then forgot to cancel? Privacy.com has your back. What it does, it creates virtual credit cards. So you can create a new virtual credit card to sign up for that new music service, and then as soon as that trial expires, they can't charge a card because it's virtual, you've already canceled it. You can take control of your spending too. I spend way more money than I would like on food delivery, so I can create a virtual credit card with a $300 limit on it, and when that's expired, I can't order anymore. But perhaps most importantly, it protects your identity and your information online. So if you want to check out Privacy, we'll link to it down below. It's privacy.com/John. New customers will get $5 towards your first order. Don't let the rumors discourage you from making the best purchase for you. For a lot of folks, the iPhone 11 generation of phones is going to be a huge upgrade. For folks that are coming from phones that are 2 years older, so folks that maybe have a Pixel 1, a Galaxy S8, iPhone 6 or iPhone 7 generation phones, this is a huge, significant upgrade. And will it be as big if they wait another year? Certainly not. But maybe they can't wait another year. Maybe they want security updates, or they've just had kids and they want to be able to have better cameras on their phone than what they've got, or their phone broke, they need something new. Something better's always coming. But whenever you need a product, that's the best time to buy it. There's a whole other path here of buying pre-owned phones. If you're on an iPhone 7, upgrading to an iPhone 10 is going to be a gigantic upgrade. Maybe not as big as the iPhone 11, but still a huge change. And as these new phones start to come out, the last gen gets cheap. So maybe you're not waiting for the rumor of the next gen phone, but you can get the last gen phone at a really killer price. So if you need a new phone or you want a new phone, I'm not telling you how to spend your money. I wouldn't presume to tell you what to do. If you can afford to get a new phone every year, absolutely do it. It's a great way to go to always experience the latest technology. But if you buy a phone every few years and you're constantly chasing what's coming next, it'll generally lead you to never be satisfied with what you have. If you're coming from a phone that's too old or not working or can't do what you need it to do, jump into the current gen phone with both feet and enjoy having an amazing piece of technology. Stop looking forward.